Welcome back, my friends. Our last two games of our AFC Eskilstuna career are potentially happening today. A loss here and we're done. Don't worry, our goalkeeper and our starting left winger are out with injury. Because FM hates me. Alright, my friends, I have no idea what episode it is. I'm in a fog. We have to win. We have to win and we have to get some help. We're playing 4th place. If we get the job done there, like, we hop them and things look good. We're going to play 4-2-3-1 counter. I'm going to take that off and that off. We've put Manson in on the inside forward because he's quite good. He's right-footed. And he's better than Jeppe Jensen, who, although has played well in his last 5, some of those are from the U21 level. Oh, did I forget to sub in somebody? Or no, because, yeah. Who's it? What's his face? Our other center back, the good one that we signed, is out through suspension. Passionate. Let's go cause an upset. Why are you getting demotivated, lads? I believe the midfielders. Why would a defender get demotivated? That doesn't make any sense. Let's try encouragement. Hope for the best, lads. We just want to see us going up the table in the bottom right. Okay, we've dominated early. And it's slowly dwindling. My goodness. It's not the way we want it to go, lads. A tight calf with our striker. He's just going to have to play. He's going to get injured, and then we'll make adjustments then. Step up to that. My goodness. And now he's going to run right past you because you are... Tiddlywink. This is not going to be the most exciting commentary. I apologize. I'm just disappointed. I can't believe we're going to get fired. All that space. Maybe because we're dropping too deep, but we're trying to keep them in front of us and play counter. We're trying to keep them in front of us and play counter. Jeez. Concentrate, boys. So this is not working. Good job by the 19-year-old goalkeeper. Clearance could have been better from the 3 of you that were in on that header. Oh, you could have nicked that. I just want to check out their injuries, and I want to check out ours. He's not really injured, I guess, is the idea there. I don't know what we do. If we take Baldwin out, he's playing well. Okay, hold on. Injured and what? And struggling. Great. So he comes off at the half. Then what? That's the first time I've used aggressive during a halftime talk, I think. Ever? Long time? I guess we bring Batashevili in. Can I please make a sub? Is that a thing? Thank you. Drawing does us no good. We have to score. Kjell has played well. I'm gonna put these guys on attack. That's risky, I think. Okay, they're losing. They're winning. Win or die, essentially here, boys. Forgot what that was. Okay, we're not going to specifically tightly mark a guy. Kjell on the break. What's he got? He's got to pass them. Okay. Valentin. He's going to miss. That was a good chance. That was a good chance, lads. A win would take us to 4th. We'd still be in it. A loss dooms us. Oh, it's another corner. We're not going to change the sub because highlights end if you apparently sub during a corner kick. What? Why is that a thing? Oh, great. Carl X looking nervous. I'm thinking 70th minute we make some we do whatever we have to do to get attacking. Whatever that means. Whatever that looks like. Somebody do something. Somebody do something. Don't. No. No. Wide open goal. That's game. Game, set, match, lads. Right. So you go up top. You come there. Jensen, come in for you, because you can't play center back. Slide you. Attack, attack, attack. Poacher. We're going to go overload. That might be a mistake. I don't know. What we're doing is not working, so we need 2 goals now, I guess is my point. We would be right here because they're losing. How bad are they losing? 2-1. I mean, it could end up as a draw, I guess. Oh, instant highlight. Oh, I was going to say demand more. I'm still going to demand more. It doesn't matter even if we score. We still have to score again. So we've gone 3 at the back with a bajillion people up top. And we can't even complete a pass to one of the 9 people we have in front of the ball. Bergman clears. Kjall chests it down like a professional. Nice. Demir needs help. He's in the corner. And he just shoots. Why would you do that? The series has gone quite negative. And I'm sure I'm seeing that in the comments. Oh, you know what we need to do? Get stuck in, close them down. Are you... I mean, really. Just let him walk it right in, you know? Don't worry, lads. We just need 3 goals now. I mean, maybe overload's not the option, but we're freaking desperate, so... If this were my team, I'd be like, everybody go forward. You just kind of have to, you know? All the space in the universe. Look, and they're staying attacking, too. I guess they're trying to push on because they... Where are they? They're now in 3rd. Yeah. GG, lads. Right. Sure. Let's try everything. Twasn't to be, my friends. A mix of poor results against teams at the bottom of the table plus injuries, and they've got 4 people running wide on our goalkeeper. Oh, let's find out where we go next. I am kind of over the club, to be honest with you. Like, if we'd gone up, I was going to be excited, depending on the transfer budget and the wage budget. But I think we've done a good job. Minus now going overload in this and, like, whatever, to fall to 7th. It doesn't really matter, because if we don't get a point, then there's no way we can even get to 3rd. So it doesn't matter. But that 5,000 euro drop in the budget, which I didn't know was coming, is what kind of doomed us, I think. Because you can do a lot with 5 grand, right? Like, there's a lot of good things you can do with 5 grand. If we score 5 in the last 12 minutes, I may go streaking through my neighborhood. But I don't think you have to worry about that. Case in point. But I'm just kind of gutted because it's going to hurt our reputation, but there's nothing I can do about that. So let's just see this out. I'm not even, is there a reason to show you the last game? Or should we just hop ahead and get fired and whatever? I wonder if we'd end up fourth, like on the same points, if they would be like, well, you came really close. Or if they'd be like, nope, you said you'd make the promotion playoff, you're fired. The goalkeeper's going to have nightmares. Demir's on a 6.0. Jensen's on a 6.3. Our attacking third has not done the job. Neither is the back line, although the back line has been, for 20 minutes, 2 guys. It's not really their fault. I don't know. I'm sure maybe I'll get some flack on, hey, you're only down 2. Why'd you go overload? But it's like, because we needed 3. That's just all I'm going to say. Maybe just going attacking is the idea, but, you know, I figured push as many human beings forward as possible to try and get a winner. Wasn't to be, my friends. Let's see. Let's just see. It's disappointing. They don't care. Are we fired? Not yet, but looks like it. And he's out. He's out for the next. Oh no, he's a 14-day break here. It's great. He's. Players know exactly how I feel, and things don't look good for us at all. I'm not a fan of how they tackle. Blah blah blah. I'm waiting for like a board talk. I thought for sure after the game we're eliminated from the playoffs. The level of support you've attained for the players has at least been a positive. Okay, well, I'll hop forward until something happens. Let me rest my players here, and we'll see you in a minute. Players are unhappy about the locker room atmosphere. The atmosphere isn't important. You all need to win soccer matches. See, the board said that they were happy with the locker room atmosphere despite us not being able to get promoted. Now this is going to be what is the death knell. All right, yeah, sorry, bro. I'm tempted to say, like, I'm angry that you came to me, but I'm just going to say I'm glad we sorted it out. Is that... No, dynamics are still abysmal. Still abysmal. Let's see if going to the next day changes any of that. It's like, it's not my fault. We've reloaned Martin Jovanovic just to save the wages if for some reason we're still... Okay, we're back to average. I don't think I'm going to show you the second place team game. That, aside from maybe the episode being shorter than expected, and that might give away what happened. I think we can talk enough after the game that it won't seem like a different episode. Or like a shortened episode. So we'll just kind of have to see what happens. That's my thinking. So I'm done stalling. I'll be back after the game. Nalda supports me. Thank you, Nalda. Deserves the support of the players, board, and supporters. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks, buddy. So we got beat 3-1. Kjell, what did he do? Hip injury, out 3 months. It's the end of the season. This is the first time in a long time where we have finished worse than the season before. Again, they cut the wage budget down by $5,000. So if I get fired, I get fired. A piece of me is just like to tell them to go take a hike. New team record, 53 goals. As long as the players love me, that's what's going to be challenging, because, like, okay, let's take a look at the finances as it sits right now. Oh, at 26 grand a week. We can get an extra grand a week, and we're losing our best midfielder. So, like, is it even worth staying? We really need a striker that can finish. And he's got 14 goals, but it's in 30 games. It's 1 every 2. And in league, it's only 12 out of every 27. So that's less than 1 every 2. He's a good player, but his concentration is killing us. Not that the others did any better. Let's do the end of season awards, I guess. Johansson, 47%. He played exceptionally well. He's the signing of the season and the young player of the season. He kind of swept it there. It's disappointing. It was this run right here. Let's go down. I mean, obviously this run, but by this point it didn't really matter. It was these 2 games. These 2 games going differently, and maybe that one. Really, this one. You know, like, all the losses to the really bad teams forced our hand in the other games, is what I feel. At least the squad likes me. They've not... Okay, there it is. Let's discuss plans for next season. Next time around. Yeah. So, dynamics. Oh, can we just squeeze a little bit more out of it? Oh, here we go, my friends. The first firing of the Nordic Journeyman. And I've been I've been linked with so many jobs. Like, IFK Maraham just came in and said that there was some interest. Back in Finland, there was a team in the league above us that was interested. Now they were in like 15th out of 16 or whatever. I can't just up and leave. We've had a difficult run of games recently. I mean, injuries have hurt us. Tell me what I need to do to save my job. 10 points in the next 5 games. Sure. But my contract, lads, runs out. So let's... Wait, we don't have any other games, do we? I mean, we have had some injuries, my friends. Look at this. Yeah, we'll come back early. I'm really confused. Because my contract's going to run out. What? $43,000. They're gonna give me 43 grand, but maybe not extend my contract. I'm so confused right now. I'll be right back. I don't want to just bore you. Let me hop forward and see what happens. Hello, my friends. It's January 6th. My contract was up on November 30th. They've left me on a week-to-week contract, not offered me a single thing. And I've done my job. I've brought in some transfers. We've been scouting like crazy for a midfielder. We've signed a couple of, we've signed an exciting midfielder and a really exciting striker. They've got some flaws. That's why they were available on a free. But I just started thinking, I just started getting upset, to be honest with you. And it has everything to do that I've been drinking this St. Bernardus ABT12, which is like, I don't know. It's what in America we call high gravity beer. I think it's like 10%, something like that. So I've got my So I'm sure that has something to do with it. But I just started thinking, I know they wanted me to get to the promotion playoff, but it's awful hard to do that when you cut the wages down. And I know I've said that a bunch, but that's how I feel. Like $5,000 in wages is a lot. No transfer budget. We came close, and then we started pushing, and that's what led to us finishing 7th. Like, if we had said, 4th place is fine, then I probably would have played those games the way I played them. So we have a bunch of transfers that we brought in. This is he's Russian. 1.5K first team, 8 concentration. What a monster! What a monster! The only problem is I thought it said he tended to get injured. Why is our goalkeeping coach the one giving me? Okay, whatever. Doesn't really matter, I guess. But he had some flaws. But it turns out he's quite a good player. It's January, so we've not played a game. He's a realist, whatever that means. But he's 23. Like, that is a value pickup. Picked up this guy, Ricardo, another striker. We loaned him right out. It's more of like one for the future. Loaned him out for his wages, so like no big deal. Concentration's kind of crap. This left midfielder, it was going to be our backup left midfielder, but then we loaned him out because we found a better one, and we're making $500 a month on him as well. So it says wages plus $500 a month. We've signed a goalkeeper, a youngster. Am I paying him $300 a week? I'm intending to loan him out. Another striker. There are strikers everywhere. I can't find a center back to save my life. We've actually hired another scout to deal with it. But gonna loan him out as well. He's wanted. Tasty. Nice. But as long as we can get his wages, that's fine. This is our new backup left winger. He's Portuguese. All he's good at is running fast and pinging a ball in. He can't dribble. He can't attack. He's really just kick it long to the guy on the left and watch him cross it in. Tell him not to dribble. Good luck. But he's decent. He's 85K pickup for free. This is our new starting goalkeeper because our current one wants to be the backup. That's fine. This guy's 22, first team player. They're pretty equal. He is, well, okay. Interesting. One of the things said he's injury prone. That's so strange that that's disappeared. So okay, whatever. We now have like 3 good goalkeepers, right? And then this guy, we kind of went a little overboard, gave him 1.8K. This is essentially the guy replacing Yusuf in the middle. Nicholas Johansson is not interested in signing a new contract, even though his contract's over the end of the year. So this guy essentially replaces Yusuf, and we gave him like a lot. Gave him a 4K signing bonus, 350 appearance fee, 300 per goal, 5,000 if he's team of the year, 80 substitute fee, 10 grand for winning the league. Salary raise is 20% and we were competing with teams above us. That's why I kind of went all out on him. If we get promoted 35%, and he gets 30% of any sell-on fee. So, but he's worth 250K. Like, he's quite good. Quite good. They're kind of the same player, but he can play the box-to-box just fine. So, like, he can come in and do the job that Yusuf is doing, and he's a free. So I think he's 1.1K more per week, which is a problem. But, like, you can see the loans here that we've already sent out. Maxime had signed that contract with Nance. I mean, I don't blame him. He's making $975 a week. Good on you, mate. But then these guys, Jugardens, approached me. And like it was, the media came to me and said, "Oh, you've been linked with this job." And I went, well, that's curious, because they're in the league above us. The season's over, so they're not getting relegated. I'm on 1.3K a week. They've not offered me the job. I was trying to go to the actual club here. They finished 5th last season. Okay. And I was favored. I was like 9 on 10 odds to get the job. So like I was the one listed as favored. And I was like, And this guy left and he went to Chievo in Syria. 14.25K a week, my friend. And I was like, okay, so they've never been relegated. They've got secure finances. You know what? it's not leaving Sweden, because honestly, with the club, oh man, Eskilstuna, I knew it was AFC, I just couldn't get the rest. I was like, Wimbledon? My brain is not functioning. And I was like, you know what? These guys are going to give me 5 games to get 10 points, and that's fine. We're taking on Trelleborgs, who finished in the top, I don't know, 4. GIF Sundsvall, who I want to say got relegated from the league above us. Yep, so they're good. Mjällby, who came last season in 4th. Okay, so let's find out. Trelleborgs was what? 5th. So 5th, relegated from the league above us, 4th. 11th, and just got re-promoted from being relegated. So like 2 of those games are like definite locks. That's 6 points. We have to get a win somewhere else and a draw somewhere else. I think it's a big ask. So I'm looking out for myself, and I'm going to take this interview. Because it's in the league above us. And they're interested in me. So some people might be considered like experience managing in this country. I freely admit I don't have as much experience as I would like by now, but I'm extremely keen to be given a chance to work in this country for an extended period of time. I've at least worked here before, and I would not expect it to take very long to get me up to speed. Like, I just gotta move, boys. It's fun. It could be suggested that you've been underperforming in your current job. Do you agree with that? It's just a blip. There's nothing to be concerned about. I undertook a radical overhaul, and that process takes some time. We're always likely to have people. That is how I feel, but let's see if that's how I should answer. I was asked to achieve things completely unresolved. That's gonna come across as like, you know, like don't set high goals for me. Versus I did take over an overhaul. That's how I feel. Some people might be inclined to say you're taking some of a risk by leaving what is considered a safe job. A safe job? You don't even know, brother. Carl. To make the jump to an altogether bigger challenge, what was the thought process behind your decision? I managed cars the size of Horn. It's not a big adjustment for me to make. I'm keen to make a little code on the ladder. There aren't many differences between 2 teams. I don't say that. That's insulting. They're in the league below you and finished 7th. I don't think there's much to worry about. I hope you don't either. I have managed clubs of the size. Champions League. I would just literally just say that. Champions League. Bo Anderson. He seems fine. He's got a 12 and a 13. He's got some green, and he's got a picture, so he's real. I'm happy to work with him. Right, coaching staff. Let's look what we have here, my friends. So we have an assistant. Do we have... Okay, coaching staff. 4, we get 2 slots. I'd just say a small budget. You know what? To get this job, I'd say no changes. But does it really matter? You know, like staff, senior squad. We got a head of youth development who's pretty good. And a goalkeeping coach who's pretty good. And a coach who's pretty good. I'm good, mate. I don't wish to propose any changes. We're golden. Make the most of set pieces. Develop players using the club's youth system. I like that. Where's that? I would like to be allowed to develop younger players and bring them through the blah blah. Yes. Sign high-profile players. Sign young players to the first team. That's interesting. That I guess they don't want you to go outside to sign the young players. They want you to use the youth system. Make those set pieces. I can't agree to that because I'm not the expert at it. I have no further philosophies. 35 million. Payroll is 118 grand, which is almost 3 times as much as the board has given me for this coming year. Not to mention, it's like 5 times as much as they gave me last year at my current job. The average salary is $12.46. That's a lot. That'd be like what, like 80 players? Even more than that, maybe? Something seems up. A top half finish. Let's keep the expectations low. Because I don't know the players. Like, if I was in the league and I could see the players, like, maybe I'd feel differently, but I can't, and I'm not managed at this level. The transfer budget is 7.5 million should you get the job. Yes. How about, since we like the youth, I'd be happily with a slightly smaller budget. Because what? They drop it to 6 million? Let's try that. Pair of 190K. That's important though, right? Like that's what, 70 grand left? Okay. No requests. Never. I never asked for anything. Okay. So I know that might come as a bit of a shock to you, my friends. It's just, I don't know. It's. I swear it's not the beer. I was kind of irritated about this the whole time. It's like, so you're gonna give me 20 grand more in payroll this year, but you're gonna only give me 5 games to make my move here. And if I don't get 10 points, you're just going to fire me, and you haven't offered me a contract, even though my players love me. You kind of deserve what's coming to you. Of course, they may just fire me. So let's take a look. Shall we? Or should I just leave it as a cliffhanger? Would it really be a cliffhanger if it's the next thumbnail you see is a different thing? So bad. It'd be great if we had somebody that could play. Oh, he could kind of actually play center back. He's 34. I started scouting all of start. I'm just saying. I'm imagining no interest whatsoever. Great. I'm going to clear that. They want Emersland on loan. We do have a bit of a gap in midfield. That is the only problem. He's leaving. Okay, 2-3. We did sign Simon Clayson again for, I guess that'd be okay. I'm just going to leave it for now. I want to see what happens with this interview. You know what? Let's leave it as a cliffhanger. I think this is going to be a rather long episode anyway, because I've been recording and it's 14 minutes. So I know this is kind of really random, but let's see what happens. Hopefully you appreciate where I'm coming from. Hit the like button, leave a comment. We'll see you next time. Check out this stuff over here. You guys are awesome. Every patron, cheers. Cheers to you guys. Clink.